Hi everybody, I have a new reaction. This time is Madonna. The song is called La Isla Bonita. Let's check it out. Okay, so some congas. Synthesizer, that bass a synthesizer. She's speaking Spanish.
Last night I dreamt of San Pedro, just like I'd never gone. I knew the song, the young girl with eyes like the desert. It all seems like yesterday, not far away. Tropical, the island breeze,
Very beautiful.
this is where I long to be, La Isla Bonita. And when the summer played, the sun would set so high, ring through my ears and sting my eyes, your Spanish lullaby.
She has some tears on her eyes, on her cheeks. Alright, so she has a beautiful voice. She's not singing super high notes or anything like super impressive, but she has a beautiful tone, beautiful voice, and she sings all the notes correctly. So that's all it matters, to be honest. So that connection between the listener and the singer, that's all you need in music, to be honest. And her voice is so beautiful, her face is so beautiful, her body is so beautiful, the way she dresses is so seductive. Yeah, so I love her. Everything about her is awesome. And over here, so we have some Latin rhythms. So we have a conga, we have a synthesizer as a bass, we have an acoustic guitar, and it sounds very Latin flavor. All right, so let's read a little bit of the lyrics. ¿Cómo puede ser verdad? So how can this be true? And that's what that means. ¿Cómo puede ser verdad? That's the first sentence that Madonna sings at the beginning, or actually speaks. She doesn't sing that part, she just speaks it. Okay, last night I dreamt of San Pedro. Okay, so I did research on this island, San Pedro, and it turns out it's just an invention. It could be any island. It could be any beach town. I guess it has to be somewhere in Latin America, or some Spanish country or something like that. Because of that's what she's saying. So a tropical island, tropical beach town, and that's what she's thinking about. At first I thought, okay, I dreamt of San Pedro. Maybe she's dreaming about a saint, so that would be super weird. And if we continue reading the lyrics, it's actually about it talks about a romance, a boy and a girl. So let's keep that in mind. Just like I've never gone, I knew the song. A young girl with the eyes like the desert. It all seems like yesterday, not so far away. So it seems like this happened in the past. She went to a beautiful island, and I guess she fell in love in that island, and she dreams of going back. I don't know why she says the ice like the desert. Maybe the desert is dry and there's no joy, I guess. She's sad. Maybe that's a way to say she's sad. And I don't know, but sometimes that's people when they're sad, they say tears, something wet. So probably not that. Maybe desert. What else is in the desert? There's nothing in the desert. So there's no boy that turns her on. Maybe her eyes are dry because there's nobody who can touch her deep. I guess that could be one interpretation. So just like I've never gone, I knew the song. It seems like yesterday, not so far away. Okay, tropical, the island breeze, all of nature, wild and free. This is where I long to be, La Isla Bonita. So tropical, the island breeze. So she's kind of painting the picture, and this is a really nice island, and the breeze on her face. Maybe the breeze from the mountains, the ocean, the waves crashing against the rocks or something. The nature wild and free. So okay, so there's a lot of animals everywhere or whatnot. Or maybe she's free and wild like a cave woman or something like that. I don't know. This is where I long to be, La Isla Bonita. So La Isla Bonita, the beautiful island. And when the samba played, so here's the other thing over here. So samba, she's speaking Spanish, but the thing is, samba's actually Brazilian. It's Brazilian music. So okay, so I guess some mixture of Latin. It could be anywhere in South America. I don't know, in Portugal or whatnot. I don't know, but it's something Latin. The sun would set so high, ring through my ears and sting my eyes. Your Spanish lullaby. So here's your Spanish lullaby. So maybe the person was speaking to her ear, kind of like the song Despacito, no? Something like I wanna whisper in your ear, you're so beautiful, and I want you, or something like that. And so yeah, that could be a possibility. And the sun would set so high. So I guess she's seeing the sunset going down, and the rays of the sun sting her eyes, and ring her ears through her ears. I guess the sound of the waves, the music, the air. She's just painting a really beautiful picture, something like Miami, Cancun, or maybe a Virgin Island, some place where nobody lives. Well, actually, some people live there, but it's like you can actually go to the beach and it's not crowded with a lot of people. So you have the beach for yourself. All right, so let's continue listening and see what's up. So acoustic guitar, some Spanish flavor, very cool. Her beautiful dress, red lips, so sexy. Me dijo te amo. Her shoulders, her chest. So yeah, so that rhythm is so catchy, so good. Her voice is so beautiful, so seductive. She's singing mostly with her chest. Sometimes she does a little bit of mixed voice, but not very much. And she keeps all the notes pretty much within an octave, and she's not going super high or super low. She's just staying at her range and staying there and doing it perfectly. So yeah, I love that. I love that. So let's continue reading and see what else can we find over here. So I fell in love with San Pedro. Again, the San Pedro is the island. It's not a saint. So if you think something like Saint Augustine or something like that, no, she's not talking about like something like that. More like Santa Cruz in California, San Diego is a city, and San Jose in California as well. So it's more like that. The island is the imaginary island, or maybe an island that exists, but it's Island X. So it's a really nice island. Warm wind carried on the sea. He called to me, te dijo te amo. So okay, so he whispered to her ear, I love you. Okay, I pray that the days would last. They went so fast. So really, she's longing for this romance that she had at this beautiful island, and it seems that she fell in love with somebody like Ricky Martin, or I don't know, Enrique Iglesias, and she fell in love with a guy like that. That's what this song is about, and she's playing some Latin rhythms, and sounds very cool. Tropical, the island breeze, all of nature wild and free. This is where I long to be, La Isla Bonita. And when the samba played, the sound would set so high, ring through my ears and sting my eyes, your Spanish lullaby. So even some singing, or maybe just those words, te amo, in Spanish, I love you. That's the lullaby, that's the sound that rings through her ears. And the sunset, of course, the sun so high. Maybe it's in the middle of the day, I don't know, and the sun just stings through her eyes. And if she's free and wild and everything, she says nature's so wild and free, but that doesn't exclude her, so she is wild and free. So maybe that means naked as well, because she could be like nature brought her into this world, which is naked and free. She doesn't have to worry about people judging her, criticizing her, or anything, and she can feel the breeze through her naked body, and all of that, the sun and whatnot. All right, so let's continue listening, and we'll check out some more lyrics later. So we have a solo with acoustic guitar, very cool. The rhythm.
I want to be where the sun warms the sky. When it's time for siesta, you can watch them go by. Beautiful faces, no cares in this world. Where a girl loves a boy and a boy
Love her legs.
loves a girl.
Very beautiful. The synthesizers.
Last night I dreamt of San Pedro. It all seems like yesterday, not far away. Tropical island breeze, all of nature wild and free. This is where I long to be, La Isla Bonita. And when the samba played, the sun would set so high, ring through my ears and sting my eyes, your Spanish lullaby. Tropical island breeze, all of nature wild and free. This is where I long to be, La Isla Bonita. And when the samba played, the sun would set so high, ring through my ears and sting my eyes, your Spanish lullaby.
Very beautiful. Very cool rhythm.
Te digo te amo. La, 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 la.
So there you go. So she did her head voice over there. Very beautiful, wild and free. She's dancing like maybe like she doesn't care what anybody's thinking. I'm just dancing because I'm happy and I feel sexy, and that's what the song is about. The song is about being naked in nature, and being in love with a caveman, and being a cave woman and being in love with a caveman. So imagine having a really hot Spanish guy or whatever, or maybe doesn't have to be a Spanish guy, somebody who can say te amo, and anybody can say te amo, just like ripping his clothes off and being naked with, I don't know, the sweaty body, big muscles, and then being there with you. Okay, I guess that's if you're a straight woman, or I don't know, a gay man or something. Okay, if it's a woman, it's different. Imagine a really beautiful woman who strips naked in front of you. I guess it doesn't have the same force because it's a woman singing the song. So I guess has to be a guy, and she rips his clothes off, and shows his I don't know, hairy chest, with drip and drops of sweat from the heat in the island and from working out, or I don't know, and with a coconut drink and pineapple and margaritas and stuff like that, and they're just gonna have the romance of their lives. So that's what the song is about. All right, so let's continue reading. I want to be where the sun warms the sky when it's time for siesta. Okay, so siesta significa nap. So not only be lazy and make love, but also take a really nice nap. So yeah, so it's nothing but pleasure. Beautiful island, beautiful everything. She's in love with some boy, and she gets to take her naps during the day. Wow, what a nice place to be. You can watch them go by, beautiful faces, no cares in the world, where a girl loves a boy and a boy loves a girl. So that's it. That gives it away. She's remembering this romance that she had in this island, tropical island, maybe some vacation. There was an interview with her, and she says that she doesn't know where it is. She just knows that there was this time in her life where she would take a lot of trips to Latin America, and she would not know where she was. And okay, so we have that. And then last night I dreamt of San Pedro. It all seems like yesterday, not so far away. Tropical, the island breeze. So pretty much we have already read everything over here. We have already talked about it before. So tropical, the island breeze, all of nature, wild and free. This is where I long to be. La Isla Bonita. And when the samba played, the sun would set so high, ring through my ears and sting my eyes. Your Spanish lullaby. So yeah, again, same things that we have talked about. She's in love with this guy that we don't know about. I don't know. It's probably Enrique Iglesias or Ricky Martin, but Ricky Martin is gay, so I guess not Ricky Martin. Some other famous guy from the movies or a singer or something. Anyway, so let's continue reading the last bit. Maybe she's talking about Soda Stereo, Gustavo Cerati. Alright, tropical, the island breeze, all of nature, wild and free. This is where I long to be, La Isla Bonita. Or maybe she is making love to Ricardo Arjona. Alright, so, and when the samba played, the sun would set so high, ring through my ears and sting my eyes, your Spanish lullaby. La 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 la, te dijo te amo, he told you I love you. La 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 la. There was over here a part where she was actually using her head voice. She went so high. But a lot of times it's much easier to be able to access your head voice when you're not singing words. So you're saying pa 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 or ooh or something like that, and it's much easier to sing. So that's why you can hear singers sing super high notes when they sing yeah or yes or something like that, and that's how they can access their head voice and get super high. So yeah, so she did that over here, La Isla Bonita. Yeah, I loved it. It was a great song with a great Latin flavor. I love her story about being in love with this boy that is a mysterious boy that we don't know about. You can just imagine. So she's a super high status girl. So she probably fell in love with I don't know, it could be a model, somebody high status too. But it's my imagination. Maybe it's Shrek. Maybe she fell in love with Shrek. And we don't know. Alright, but it's about being in love and being free and enjoying this beautiful place, La Isla Bonita. Alright, thanks so much. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.